The White House has put Mitch McConnell in charge of stimulus relief negotiation, and Joe Biden starts stimulus talks with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. You're going to want to see today's update. All right. Hello and welcome to today's November 10th second stimulus check update and second stimulus package update. The White House has announced that Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell is now in charge of the stimulus relief negotiations while they focus on the election. McConnell says it is time to get a stimulus deal done for the American people. Joe Biden lays out his ideas for a stimulus relief package. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now. All right, now I just want to say thank you to my community. I appreciate that you guys like my videos. I'm the only one here doing this, so I really appreciate it. Okay, as of right now, from what I'm reading, as I research, Secretary of Treasury Steven Mnuchin is no longer involved in the stimulus negotiation team from the White House perspective. The Trump administration has officially asked Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to head up the stimulus talks with Nancy Pelosi. Some see this as a good thing because Mitch McConnell is the one that drafted the original CARES Act that helped so many people. However, some are worried because Mitch McConnell has said publicly that he would like to start with a smaller stimulus package. So there's some mixed feelings on whether this is a good thing or not. Now, today, for my community's benefit, I tried calling Senator McConnell's phone number in Washington, D.C. a couple of times. I sat on hold listening to all the voicemail instructions twice, only to then be told that the mailbox was full and to call back another time. So I was hoping to get Mitch McConnell on the line and share some ideas based on your comments and our interaction and what I think the community is looking for. In the past, I have tried to call Nancy Pelosi's office and also Steve Mnuchin's office. With Pelosi, I was able to leave a voicemail, but today I wasn't able to get through. But I'm trying to get messages through that people are in need, that there are people that need help. But again, I was not able to reach them. As of right now, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will continue on as the Democrat representative in the stimulus negotiations. So there's no change of the guard on the Democrat side, which is to be expected, right? As we know from previous updates, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi will most likely continue to push for the $2.2 trillion package. This had stimulus checks, this had money for state and local governments, this had money for reopening schools, unemployment, help for those that are behind on rent, and landlords. So that's the plan she'll be representing. And McConnell is saying he's open to doing more stimulus relief, but right now he wants to start with a smaller package that can get out the door right now before the end of the year. Now, Mitch McConnell does want to do a deal. And as of right now, from what I'm reading and researching, neither McConnell nor Joe Biden have spoken to each other yet. Mitch McConnell, like many Republican leaders, wants to give President Trump time to go through his court cases. However, it is believed that once the states certify that their election is officially over and who the winner is for each state, that at that point, Mitch McConnell and Joe Biden's team will start speaking on the needs of the American people. So they're just letting that play out, similar to what happened with Al Gore when it was Bush versus Gore. Okay, now we know that in the past, the Senate has wanted to do a $500 billion skinny bill with money for hospitals and schools and unemployment and small business. and has been hesitant to embrace any package over $2 trillion. But we haven't known what the Joe Biden team has been thinking. And I've been doing this for a long time, the only thing that I've ever seen Joe Biden push for was the original HEROES Act. But as of yesterday, there is some indication on his website and other people that have spoken to the Biden team. And so I'm going to lay out what they're saying that they would like to see inside of a stimulus package. Now, I've been doing this long enough. Let's not get our hopes up, right? This is a proposal. This is the ideas, but this is what is so far out available for the public. Biden wants to see $600 federal unemployment boost until the pandemic is over. They would like to see $10,000 of student loans forgiven for anybody that has student loans. It wasn't clear what would happen with private loans. I'm guessing that's just federally backed loans like Sallie Mae or something like that. They would like to see some sort of an increase in pay for those who are considered essential workers. They would also like to have some form of compensation for those that become sick because of the coronavirus, not just for any kind of sickness, but paid sick leave while you quarantine during the coronavirus quarantine time of, right now it's 14 days. Parts of Europe are only doing 7 days. He would also like to ban evictions until the pandemic ends. Now, this one, I don't know that they'll be able to pull it off unless they do it in concert with some kind of stimulus to catch up on back rent or to help out landlords who have people that are living with them but unable to pay, because the landlord still has a mortgage that they're trying to cover. And so anyway, it's a tricky situation. So hopefully they'll be able to give more clarification to that. They think that Biden thinks that the federal government should cover anybody's health insurance if they are let go because of the pandemic. They would also like to see a second round of PPP money for small businesses, and also funding for state and local government. Now, there was no mention of stimulus checks that I could see. I've had a few people in the community point out the Biden stuff and say that a check is coming. But when I researched it, I just couldn't find anything. So I could be wrong on that. But as of right now, I didn't see anything. The best I could find was a breakdown of his stimulus plan. And it says under the stimulus check section, stimulus for families should conditions require. So that's the only language that I could see from the Biden team was this should conditions require. Now, if I could speak to Joe Biden, I would let him know that right now, today, November 10th, conditions require a stimulus check for many, many millions of Americans. So I was kind of disappointed to not read that in there. But we'll see. Again, these are just all proposals at this point, right? Now, according to Joe Biden, he has spoken with Nancy Pelosi and also Republican Kevin McCarthy in the House of Representatives on stimulus relief. According to them, he would like to see money for small business, mortgage and rent assistance, unemployment, state and local assistance, and said that he would like to get something done by the end of the year. From both of them, I also did not see anything regarding the stimulus check. So maybe that's just like a given, or maybe if they end up with Nancy Pelosi's deal, that's already written into the language or the problem solver's proposal. I'm not sure which direction they're going to go, but this is my update for the day. As I know more, I will share more, but I did want to let you guys know what's coming from Pelosi, what's coming out of McConnell's mouth, what's coming out of Joe Biden's mouth. Again, in the next couple of days, you might see me do a sponsored video. I appreciate you allowing me to do that. That will help me bring in a little extra money. I'm going to try to do another giveaway, a bigger giveaway for people in the community that are really hurting before Thanksgiving and hopefully again before the holiday season or Christmas holiday. So anyway, this is my update for today. I wish to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community. Keep your heads up. I hope that relief is coming soon. I'll see you on the next video.